Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you guys are all having an awesome weekend. I so far am. But today, what I would like to talk to you guys about and share are just some updates regarding the Elite Force Glock and the release date, the back order involved, and just the whole controversy behind, where's the pistol? When can we buy it? And so on. So I'm just going to go ahead and dive right into it, guys. So I'm looking right now at Ebikes' website. Currently have pulled up the G19 by Elite Force, the $169.95 price tag. Currently, if you guys also visit Ebike, you're going to see for both the 17 and the 19 Glock, they're both going to say pre-order, and it's estimated arrival of March 2018. Again, it's saying estimated arrival, so it's not necessarily a concrete date. A lot of you guys have been leaving me messages, comments throughout all my social media, just providing an update on this back order madness. So honestly, I'm not understanding why the back order is so just extended at this point. If you guys recall seeing my video back in, I think, February, with the whole thing with the back order for March is announced, and originally it was set to ship out and be ready to order actually in December of last year. So it's just crazy to me that now we're talking almost April. We're literally a week away from April, and we still are seeing this ETA pre-order for March of 2018. What I personally think was going to happen is I think it's still going to get pushed back even more, and they're going to change that to now April of 2018, since here we are nearing March and still on these same screens, same back order, and something that's just ridiculous, because a lot of people have been dying to get their hands on an actual trademarked Glock that's approved by Glock themselves and made with great quality and all of the above. But it's almost like teasing us on purpose, because we get to look at it on the website and, oh my goodness, it's so amazing. It's a Glock finally in the US. And they hit you with the pre-order. And the rolling back order for now 3+ months, I think, is a little crazy. To be honest, I think they only have a certain supply of them that they produce. I'm not quite sure with, what kind of a contract they signed with Glock, and, how many units they are supposed to create each month. There is also a possibility that it's a limited quantity. Up until, it's really kind of, as the time goes, we'll see how things work out with this. But it's really hard to say right now what the issue is with this whole pre-order situation. I'm going to show you guys Ebikes' website, and I'm also going to kind of play around with some of the other retailers that might be carrying this Elite Force Glock, just to kind of see if there is a trend with this whole back order situation, just to see if there is other retailers that may have this pistol. So I'm gonna just switch it over real quick so you guys can see my my laptop screen, again with the website. So let's go ahead and get into that real quick. Okay, so just bear with me as I am kind of holding this in my hand right now. So here is Ebikes' website, and this is going to be the G19. So currently, all of you are probably seeing the pre-order button, and then it's map protected. And this is something I noticed that's actually new. This wasn't there last time when I made my update in January/February with this back order situation. So it's a non-export item, meaning it's only going to ship in the United States. So anybody that's outside of the United States, unfortunately, will not be able to order this, which I think is definitely unfortunate. But again, this is where you can then reach out to international retailers and still purchase some form of a Glock. Not quite sure of Elite Force if other retailers that are international have this or not, but again, we're going to kind of explore and check as many avenues as we can here to see how the other websites are faring against this. So right here you'll see still that pre-order of March 2018 and 2018, and it's already almost April. So let's type in just G17 if anything comes up from that search. Okay, so here we go with the Elite Force Glock 17. So again, same type of screen. You're going to get the pre-order in red for March 2018 as the estimated time of arrival. Also, again, it's a non-export item. You have to pre-order it. So again, the same thing that I've been seeing since like December. It seems to really, show the same information. Again, except that export, that non-export item tab there, that's definitely something that's new. And then you can see that it says that it's an export restricted item. So I think that's probably another part of the contract that Glock signed with Elite Force. Is this can only be in the an item that's imported and sold within the United States. So let's take a look and see if Airsoft GI has anything here. I'm typing with one hand, so sorry for the slowness there. So let's see if they have anything on their... Okay, they don't really show anything on the homepage, so let's just do G17. Okay, so I've never really searched through their websites, so I feel as they might not have everything that Ebike would normally have. I don't like using Airsoft GI because I feel like every product they have is backordered or discontinued, so I just really don't even bother with them. Let's try Elite Force Glock instead. I'm surprised that... Oh, there we go. So, same story as Ebike. So, here's the Elite Force Glock 17, 4th generation. So, it is still on this same type of a screen where it's a pre-order status. Let me see what else they have here. And you know what's funny? It says down here that the product was added to their catalog in October of 2017, and here we are in March, and it's still with this pre-order screen. So again, this is really appearing to be the same thing as Ebike, and let's check out the Glock 19. So this one has it for a few bucks lower than Ebike, $161.49, but still. They had it at $169.99. They're trying to really upsell on that a little bit. But again, pre-order and just nothing good there. I'm gonna try Airsoft Global, and let's see, Airsoft Global. I have not checked on their website if they do have the Elite Force, but it doesn't hurt to check. Let's see what they have. Elite Force. Let's see, Glock. I feel like they might not because I think it's only for US companies. Yeah, it didn't give me any results here. Let's see. G17, not G16, that's not what I meant to type. Okay, let's see. All right. So again, they're gonna carry more of like TM, WE, KSC, as you see here, KJW, and so on. So I think with Airsoft Global, they're probably not going to carry this particular Glock. But let's check one more, and that is Airsplat. So again, another larger retailer that I unfortunately don't like them as much anymore because of their new ownership. I think they just really, I don't know. I don't like the change that they did. I don't even know if they have it because they've had so many problems with the whole weak locks and everything and getting sued several times. I'm pretty sure that they weren't even granted the licensing to sell any type of Glock at this point, just because of their previous history with Glock and all the lawsuits involved and so on. I mean, it doesn't even look like they have it either, unfortunately. Let's just try G17. Okay. Oh, they do have it. Okay. So, partnership with Glock Inc. I'm actually surprised that they actually have that they were granted the ability to distribute these. So, well, where is the... So this is just really, you know, expressing the fact that they, you know, were granted the licensing to sell airsoft Glocks. Again, Ebikes, Glock. But anyway, it doesn't really, again, if it took you straight to this page, that means that it's not quite available to be purchased, again, due to whatever reason. So, yeah, it doesn't look like there is anything else. So, I'm going to flip the camera back on myself and just kind of talk a little bit more with just the final outcome here and just my thoughts. So we'll continue forward. All right, so as you guys saw, we checked a few websites, and for the most part, the trend is similar. Either there's a pre-order, there's back order, there is some kind of announcement with Ebikes Glock, but not quite being able to purchase it, or the international retailer we checked out doesn't even have it. So again, it's something that I think for international, just that whole export thing I saw on Ebikes website, I think that has to do with them, you know, only being in US only. So the airsoft retailers that are overseas probably will not carry this Elite Force Glock. But again, if you do see something that I didn't, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe there is some kind of you know, retailer overseas or international outside the U.S. that does carry the Elite Force. I'm curious if you do figure that out, and you know, let me know. I definitely would like to find out if they do sell them outside the U.S. But kind of looking at Ebikes' site, it really leads me to believe that they do not. Again, just kind of touching back on this whole back order thing, it's very unfortunate to me. I feel Ebikes is losing out on a lot of potential money, you know, if they had an abundance of stock for these pistols. They have a whole lineup coming out. I don't know when, but I mean, pretty much the entire Glock family under Elite Force / Ebikes is going to be coming out, and it's going to be huge. But this back order, you know, it's... You guys are all messaging me and telling me, like, oh, I want to know when that comes out. I want to buy it already. I want to just... You know, I've been waiting months and months, you know, like that sort of thing. I feel bad for this company because there's just so much potential and so much profit they can make if they just make more of these particular pistols and just sell them. Again, I feel like there's a contract issue there, and they're just in limited quantities that they can produce each month or whatever. It's hard to say, to be honest, but again, this is just an update video. I will continue to update you guys on this to see if there is progress and there is movement with getting this back order lifted. So we'll kind of see, you know, as the days, weeks, and months go, we'll see what the status is looking like here. I'm really hoping it doesn't come down to waiting more months to see an initial release of this. But again, you never know, because originally we were thinking December, and here we are almost April and still the same story. So again, guys, I'll keep you posted on how things go with this. If you feel like you have any questions, you feel like I didn't address anything in this video, or you're just curious on something, you guys can always comment on my YouTube channel. Definitely comment on the video through my social media, through Facebook, Instagram. Usually I'm on those two the most. You know, share your thoughts with me. If you enjoyed this video, I would definitely recommend for you to leave a like. And if you love anything Glock related, like I do, definitely visit my channel. I have a Glock playlist. You can subscribe because I do post a lot of Glock content and airsoft content in general on a frequent basis. So again, if that's something that interests you, subscribing to this channel will definitely benefit you and keep you content with what I post. So again, guys, thanks so much for watching. You have an awesome day.